Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. My God, this is my third live stream in this week itself. Um, so why am I seeing buffering here right now? Are you able to properly hear me? Just let me know. I can see some buffering at my end. Um, is this all fine? All right. Perfect. Okay, yes. So, hello everyone, and let's get started. Today, planning to have a half an hour stream. Um, I'll be honest with you, I've been again having crazy week. Like I told in my previous two live streams as well. I'm shooting a Marathi course. I'm shooting an English course. Uh, Start my day around 6 in the morning. I was in the studio for almost 7.5 to 8 hours today. So pretty much tired, but yes, whenever the notification of the Thursday live stream pops up on my calendar, I'm like, yes, I have to do the stream right. So let me quickly welcome Somil, Adityan, Yeshwant, Jyoti, uh, Pendyala, Kishore, Prabhat, English Art, Arti, Amit, uh, Ramnath, Narendra, Deepak, again Somil, Santosh, Vikas. All right. Did I miss anyone? Amit as well. Yes, done. Okay. Um, Jubin is saying wanted to meet you when you were in Ghaziabad. Yes, I mean it was that day also was like I went there. I had a session. The session was over. I came back. I mean it was same day flight, right? So didn't find a lot of time to uh, spare in Ghaziabad as well, right? Anyways, today's session. So, I think a lot has been talked about the market. We have talked about how the markets performed. I mean, I remember taking at least one or two sessions where we had discussed about. It's okay, Jyotiram, welcome to you as well. Okay, so again, next 5 6 minutes want 100% attention. If you remember, I had talked about how 2014 elections took place. Sorry, how 2014 May markets reacted to the elections. We discussed about what happened before the election results. We did discuss about what happened on the election day and what happened post elections. Okay. Second thing, we also discussed about how did VIX react during the election day, and I have some surprising data for you when I discuss about uh, what were my learnings in last 3 days. Okay. uh, I personally believe that if everyone is absolutely open to learn from the market, and the moment you bow down to the market and admit that yes, market is supreme, there are great chances that uh, you know whatever you think may go wrong. If you agree to that, then I think market definitely does teach you a lot, and I'm sure that everyone learned a lot in the last 3 days. So did I. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share my three learnings in the last 3 days. I'm just going to quickly present my entire screen. And if you remember, we had talked about this, that how on Nifty, how did Nifty perform on the 23rd May? We had discussed about this, that yes, it was a gap up opening, the markets went higher, and then ultimately it closed down. What happened in 2014? Yes, it was a gap up opening, the markets went up, and ultimately the markets closed with the after profit booking. But everyone knows what happened on the election result. No one had thought about it. Of course, the pundits can definitely say that I had predicted. Anyone who says that, no, I'm a stock market guru, I'm a stock market pundit. And I know, and see, talking about these things in hindsight is very easy, that it was so easy. I mean, anyone could have predicted that. I personally believe that, uh, anyone can tell a backdated thing that yes, this could have been easily understood by someone, right? So I personally believe that 2014, 2019, whatever was the picture, that was not at all what was the outcome. Um, just give me a second, right? All right. Um, Perfect. Mr. Vikas, please, I've anyways, timed out your comments. I can understand. I mean, you may have certain questions I didn't even read, but please stop spamming. I mean, this is a request to everyone. All other members are absolutely I mean, everyone understands a basic decorum of our group, of our community, and I appreciate if everyone does follow that. Uh, I mean, we do have separate session for the question and answers. The moment I started talking, I mean, I could see multiple messages coming in. Uh, I hope everyone has that basic thing that we should respect each other's views, and we should first listen to what the person is saying, anyone who is in front of you right now, right? Anyways, going back to our discussion, I did talk about 2019 what happened, 2014 what happened. Now one more very big learning that I got was from the VIX. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly share the VIX data with you. If you see here, 23rd May 2019, VIX crashed by almost 30%. Okay. If you see 2014, VIX crashed by almost 33.92%. And if you remember, whenever we had discussed that, okay, this was what happened in 2014, this was what happened in 2019, then what could happen in 2024 based on this? So ideally, we always say, right, you buy the rumor and you sell the news. So whenever the news is confirmed, ideally that is when the VIX drops drastically. But if you have seen the VIX on the day of 2024 election results, uh, I'm just sharing this one. I think I've taken a screenshot. Oh yes, this is the one. So this was the just taken a screenshot. This was the VIX on 4th June 2024, and it shot up by 68.65%. It's absolutely in contrast to previous two sessions, which I'm referring to, 2014 and 2019. So VIX rose by almost 68%. So I think this is something which was very different from what we saw. So, what were the lessons that I learned in this 2024 election results? Is that history repeats itself is what we have learned, but it's not necessary that it will repeat every single time. Uh, in 2004 elections, Nifty rose by almost 0.3%. 2009 elections, of course, the results had come out on a weekend, and that is the reason why we did see some upper circuit. So it was they were great results in 2009. For the 2014 results, markets moved up by almost 1%, 1.2% roughly. 2019 it declined, but yes, barely less than a percent. And 2024, you know what happened, right? No need for me to tell. I mean, everyone saw their portfolio uh, bleeding. I mean, I'm damn sure there is no person uh, who's not even. I mean, uh, okay, I should not be damn sure, but I definitely can say that majority of the people, uh, I'm sure they saw a dip in their portfolio. So we must remember one thing. So this time it was reiterated. We all understood that yes, history repeats itself, but it's not necessary that it is going to repeat every single time. So you can try and gauge, but don't be overconfident on what yes, it will happen, right? Second thing that I learned is, whenever we are talking about exactly that's what I was telling, right? One is always wise by hindsight. I mean, the guy who was just like posting something there, I didn't read it, but maybe he was trying to say this is easy, that is, I don't know. So it's pretty easy to now say that yes, it was so easy. So even like whenever we say it's so easy, buy the dip. And when the markets were crashing like anything on the result day, I'm sure that many people were really hesitant to invest in that dip, right? Many people were confused as to which stocks should we buy, because we were still not sure that which government will come into power. Would it be NDA? Would it not be NDA? Would it be a hung parliament? I mean, it was like, completely big question marks. Um, and if BJP comes into power, then would the defense stocks again come into limelight? Will the power stocks come again into limelight? Will the infra stocks again come into limelight? So many questions everyone had in their mind, and everyone was really getting a feeling that, I mean, should I shuffle my portfolio or not? Consumption driven stocks did see some rally in 1 or 2 days. So I think it was a classic example of confusion, of fear, of greed. uh, so many emotions mixed on one single day. I mean, it did teach a lot of things to so many people. So what I did when I was, so because even I was not sure that if this government comes into power, then would they have the same focus on defense or not? Would they have the same focus on power or not? Would they have the same focus on infra or not? Because that, I mean, there were the news channels were talking about so many things, and whenever you consume a lot of information, it really becomes a bit tricky. Of course, again, I was in a shoot for a long time, so whatever brief period I was outside my studio, it was just news bombarding on my ears, right? So best way in such circumstances is to buy nifty bees. But I will share something with you all. How many of you, I mean, did any one of you buy nifty bees on the immediate, no, on the same day of election result? Did anyone buy nifty bees, Nippon India nifty bees? uh, and if that be so, did you have you experienced that uh, the returns given by nifty bees vis-a-vis the returns given by the market were very different? Karthik says yes. Uh, Tej Nanwani says yes. Aniket says yes. So did I. But I hope you have seen that. I mean, this was a little bit tricky. Even I'm yet to figure out why is this so. Is it because of volatility, or is it because of some other reason? Really, I mean, unable to figure that out right now. So what I will do is I'll just uh, split my screen and show you. Just give me a second. Nifty bees. Okay. An altar. Okay. Here also I'll do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I'll share my screen. Just give me a second. Mm. Okay. Um, how to buy bees is what is being asked by Vampire Roaming. It's easy. It's like buying a stock. Like you go to the search bar, and so let's say you have a Zerodha, right? You go to the watch list, or you have go to the orders page, you search for a stock, and then you put in the quantity, right? Put in the price, limit order, market order, whatever, you swipe to buy, right? Similarly, you just type Nifty bees, or Nifty bees, Nippon India Nifty bees, whatever. That's how you can buy them. Kotak also has Nifty ETF. Okay. So, anyways, I'll just share my screen and I'll show you a very different thing that I learned in these 3 days. Uh, I know for acha, before I start sharing again, I know for a fact that in the longer term, because I've done a video on this and I was damn sure on that, uh, that overall, if I'm talking about 1 year time frame or a 2 years time frame, Nifty ETF and normal Nifty, they go hand in hand. I've done a video on that. I have a lot of stats with me for that. But for a 1 day thing, if I were to quickly share my screen now, so you can see the split screen, right? This is Nifty 50, and if you can see here, this is so I bought Nifty bees somewhere around 230 3k beach may, maybe somewhere around that, when markets had already fallen down quite a bit. Plus after that also they fell down a little bit. I was not able to buy at the lowest point. I did not. But pretty much after a fall, I mean, almost I remember more than don't remember exactly, but more than 3.5, 4% fall. After that, I bought Nifty 50. Next day, market went up by 3.36%. Okay, immediate next day. This is 3rd of June. Nifty went up by 3.36%. And let's see what happened here. Immediate next day, so this is 5th of June. Oh, sorry, this is 1 week chart. I was not able to understand what's wrong with this. Okay, so this is 5th of June. Nifty is up by 3.36%, and Nifty Bs, this one, is up by 0.28%. It's like, how is this possible? Today, Nifty up by 0.89%, and Nippon India ETF is up by 0.75%. And even then, I went back and saw the fall. This fall was like 5.93% down. That day, the Bs crashed only by 3%. But I mean, at that time, I just said, okay, let's buy Nifty ETF. As I mentioned, that day I was in a shoot, just quickly placed the order, went again. I did not analyze this, that how much Nifty 50 had fallen, how much Nifty Bs had fallen. So it was presumed that it will be hand in hand, a little bit 0.0 something or 0.1 something percent, 0.2%. I mean, maybe a little bit here and there. But that day I also understood that here, if you see a big candle, Nifty went down by almost 6%. That same day, Bs went down only by 3%. Next day, this is up 3.36%. This is up barely 0.28%, and ultimately 0.89% and 0.75%. So one big lesson learned. I always believed that if you are wanting to go for ETFs, there could be a possibility on volatile days. So now what I'm going to do is that on non-volatile days now, when things start to settle down, okay, when things start to settle down, uh, if then also if I can see a big deviation between Nifty ETF and Nifty, then it's going to be a big question mark. Ideally, that should not happen. That should not happen. So that was one big learning for me, that on volatile days, ETF returns and Nifty returns could be different. Now, what I am going to do is that I'm going to try and analyze that whether this has happened in the past as well for volatile days, or was this only this time, right? And the last learning. So I hope the first learning was clear, which was about history. History repeats itself, but not necessarily that it will repeat every single time. Second thing, I said it's very easy to say buy the dip, but actually, buying the dip becomes difficult. You start, questioning that whether I should buy A or B or C. What if this happens? What if this government doesn't come into picture? What if this ministry is given to that? And you are so much confused that ultimately I ended up buying ETFs because every single time I was coming to a final decision, some news used to pop up and I was like, oh my God, with so little time. And yeah, so that was also one more learning. When you are in a hurry, don't take decisions. When you are in a hurry, you just may end up taking wrong decisions. So what I did, of course, didn't end up taking a wrong decision, but was in a hurry, didn't want to take a wrong decision. That's the reason why I said simplest thing is to go ahead and buy a Nifty ETF, right? But yes, what went wrong is that I did not see whether there was an exact correlation between what Nifty had done and what the Nifty ETF had done. But I'll be honest, till then I was pretty much sure that there is an exact correlation, and it is not so, is what I understood the next day. But over the over a period of year or 2 or 3, it should coincide, right, is what I feel. Last learning that I understood in this whole drama of last 3 days is that I personally believe that whenever you are um, you know uh, skewed towards specific stocks, uh, a big fall in the market can shake your confidence. So whenever you are whenever you are actually wanting to uh, build your portfolio, try to see that it is well diversified. Try to ensure that it's not excessively skewed towards one stock. uh, Else, in those cases, it would be possible that uh, you know it would be absolutely possible that you end up taking wrong decisions. So ensure that whatever portfolio design you are doing, it's not absolutely skewed towards a single stock. Otherwise, be sure that you know that your portfolio is at risk. So for example, I'm sure everyone who has been watching my Thursday live streams know about 3 4 stocks in which I have my top 3 4 holdings, whatever. So yes, in that case, when the market started sliding down, I was like, it's a cut, it's a deep cut. Uh, so hitting the panic button could happen if you don't have that much conviction on your studies. So in such times, you have to be sure that whatever decisions you have taken is right. If you have not studied those stocks fundamentally or technically, there could be a great chance that you could just sell it at throwaway prices. So be sure that you're studying whatever you are uh, putting your money into, right? All right. So these were my learnings. We'll quickly go through the comment section and would want to answer a few questions, right? All right. So Vikas has again started his chats. Okay. What happened, Vikas? What's your problem? How SEBI didn't take any PM HMFM but can take fast action on influence? Okay. I understand where you are coming from, Vikas. I heard a clip which was being circulated where Rahul Gandhi was talking about this thing that uh, PM talked about the market that it'll go up. Uh, Nirmala ma'am said that markets will go up. Amit Shah ji said that market will go up. Uh, I personally believe that whenever we are commenting on something, we should be sure on what we are saying. We should have researched. We should have well researched on that, and then we should be saying. Else, refrain. Okay. On this case, I will tell you, I have studied the regulations because if you are hinting towards something like an investment advisory being given, uh, it is not so. Because if you are taking that under investment advisory, then read the definition of what is meant by investment advisory. It says that giving an advice for a consideration. Okay. Did Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am take a consideration from anyone before she said anything about that? No. Did Amit Shah ji say, did Modi ji say anything with some consideration? Answer is no. Now, if he's talking about, he was talking about some clients, mysterious clients, and something who may have earned a lot and whatever. Again, I think we all should be responsible enough to first. So, if I mean, the responsible authority should ideally dig down into this if there is some substance here, and if there is, let the authorities come up with something. When they come up with something, if it is proven that yes, it was a malicious intention and XYZ people actually, benefited out of that, then it makes sense debating about it. But till now, we don't have any proof. So just because some person is saying this, and if we don't have a proof for that, I don't think commenting on that makes sense. At least for me, it does not. So would abstain from commenting on that. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of chats from you, so I just thought I should address one or two points of yours. Hopefully, because I hope I answered your point, right? Okay. Eman Hussein, is there hope in PSUs? Eman, I will just say that it would be a little bit of wait and watch. I would want to see PM taking oath on, I think earlier it was 8 and now it is 9th, uh, to see what key portfolios are given to whom. Uh, and then it will be a little bit more comfortable in investing in PSU stocks. I am a type of an investor who feels that even if I'm buying like 5-10% higher, I'm okay. I want more conviction while I buy. Okay. Because whenever let's say I add more PSU stocks in my portfolio, then I would want to be sure that yes, this is the agenda of the government. This is what is being planned. Let's say as a defense, as a theme, uh, the aim is to move from this much exports to this much exports. Okay. This has been, if that be so, then I would want to invest more into PSUs. Right now, given the uncertainty, I'm not investing in PSUs additional money. And the fact is that I have not pulled out a lot of money as well from PSUs. Why am I saying a lot? Because I believe in a core portfolio and satellite portfolio strategy. What is satellite portfolio? Which is like maybe 15-20% of your total portfolio, which is like a rotating portfolio. Okay. But 80% is core. So whatever is my 80% core in PSUs, I have not even touched that. But yes, I would also want to admit that whatever is my satellite portfolio. Out of that, yes, I have done some profit booking. Yes, I have. Right. Right. Any other question? What about heritage food? I was expecting a question here. Um, Chandra Babuji's company, and yes, the stocks. So I think an upper circuit the other day. But again, I've not done fundamental analysis of that stock, so staying away from that stock. Rachna ji, holding Happiest Mind since 3 years at 440 levels. Can I hold further or sell? No much movement in this. Bharat, I always say this, that whenever you are wanting to uh, quit any stock, as an example, Happiest Mind, please check the technical analysis as well. Right now, if it's IT, I'll just check. Uh, Happiest Minds. I'll show my screen as well, so that whenever anyone who is asking a question, please try to back it with some uh, analysis. If you see here right now, Happiest Mind is below its 150 days moving average as well as 200 days moving average. It's trying to inch closer towards that. It'll be interesting to watch if it does. I mean, the entire IT space right now is uh, not performing well since last 1 or 2 years. I mean, not has not given great results as compared to other sectors. uh, I always say this, that a basic thought process should be something like this: that if you feel, Bharat, that there is some ABC stock which you feel is way too lucrative as compared to Happiest Minds, and if you have limited capital, then selling that stock and entering that ABC stock does make sense. That's logic, right? But if you feel that, okay, I understand that I have stayed invested in that stock for quite a long time, it is approaching its 150 200 DEMA levels, I would want to wait a little bit further, then makes sense as well. So depends on how much additional capital you have. Do you have any better investment alternative or not? So two three questions you should ask yourself. uh, all right. Yes, defense. uh, I personally feel defense theme as a theme should not get hampered. uh, a very small quantity, negligible quantity, but yes, apart from Nifty Bs, I did enter in the defense sector as well, but not as much as Nifty Bs. um, I don't think the defense sector as a whole will be hurt, is what my understanding is. But again, I would want to wait till ninth before I do any bigger investment in that sector. Now satellite is at FMCG or IT. Yeah, exactly. So uh, again, right? Uh, Satellite could be something which is a theme, possibility number one. So, for example, for me, let's say PSU is a core, and satellite is like FMCG IT is one possibility. Possibility number two, it is not true, but I'm just giving you an example. Let's say 100% of my portfolio is PSU, which is not. It's an example. Out of 100, I can split that as 80-20 also. No? 80 stays as my core and 20 stays as my satellite. That is also possible. So it's not necessary that it has to be different sectors for uh, core and different sectors for satellite is number one. But number two, yes, typically what is satellite? Satellite ideally is something which you rotate as per the market understanding. What जो जो तेजी में है, whatever is making more sense, whatever is making more buzz, that is where you enter, and you exit sectors which are not performing that well. That's how you manage your satellite portfolio. What was that? Oh, Poonam. Hi, Poonam. I went through your last Thursday live stream before the election results. That exactly what happened. So my big learning was Thursday live stream is a must watch before be, Thursday live stream is a must watch before any big event. Poonam, Thursday live stream is a must, before or after big event, whatever is the case. I understand you. you have a lot of cricket matches going on, but I'm glad that you definitely find time to watch the Thursday live streams as well. Harini says rounding bottom on CAMS monthly chart. Please check. Okay, CAMS. Oh, yes, there is. There is. This is almost 21. Good observation. But rounding bottom breakout is yet to happen, Harini. It'll be. Oh, I forgot to present my screen. One minute. I'll share my entire screen. That's the screen for you. So if you see here, it's like a rounding bottom, but yet to give a proper breakout. Rounding bottom will be ideally from the a proper U and then a breakout. All right. Anything else? Do you think renewable energy renewable energy sector will see upside as it's the need of the hour, and so is lithium ion battery companies like Exide Amaraja? Your views on the same? Yes, renewable energy is a theme of the government, and they have kept targets for 2030. Steep targets, I must say that if you compare how much has been met out of the target, there is still a way to go, I must say that. Uh, but if they are really able to go closer to that, it will be interesting to see how companies which are related to this sector, perform. Exide Amar Raja, yes, I mean that will be a logical extension of the theme. Amit says, will there be budget cuts in the infra and defense sectors to fund subsidy schemes? Um, Amit, the problem is that right now it's not pure stock market thing, right? It's more about politics and stock market. So difficult to gauge about all these things that. And again, same thing, right? So many forwards that keep on hitting the mobile. There are so many news which keep on floating that this minister is saying that I want this portfolio, then only I'll support, otherwise not this. Blah, blah, blah. So I feel that again, we should just cut the noise, stay invested, and once there is clarity, then take a good decision, right? Jubilant food getting rally or not, ma'am? I think Jubilant got a very nice traction for a day or two. That was mainly because of the consumption theme, which was coming back into focus. When there was a big question mark whether the NDA will be able to make a government or not, then typically investors love to move to sectors which are like election result proof lectures. So something like an FMCG or a consumption theme, basically, right? Whether a government comes into power or B, consumption theme generally remains more or less similar. Like people are not going to eat more pizzas because a specific government comes in, right? So people had started shifting portfolios. I know quite a bit of my friends as well who did that. Uh, Consumption stocks definitely came into limelight, and that was the reason why stocks like Britannia, Jubilant, HUL, DMart, Zomato as well, for that matter. So many stocks, all these stocks started rallying pretty well. But ultimately, again, I feel that was, I mean, Jubilant yet to show real strength, still waiting for that real strength. We'll be happy to see that one day, though. It is still in my portfolio. Okay. Oh, at least someone has come to know about this. Raghav Maheshwari says only 25% likes. Really, only 25%? Or lesser than that? Oh, only 25%. 2,155 people watching the live stream. People, please make it a habit that whenever you are watching the live stream, just smash the like button after at least like 10-15 minutes. I should remind you, I understand that. But 50% is at least. Passing is required, na? 272 is required, na? So passing is required. So almost 2,200 people watching the stream, not even 1,100 likes. Please smash the like button. It will help YouTube understand that, yes, uh, there is a channel called C. Rachana Ranade, and Rachana makes 100% effort, that irrespective of whatever her day was, whatever it looked like, makes an effort to come live every Thursday at 9:30. And there are a lot of like-minded people in her community who, irrespective of their schedules and how their day has been, they come on Thursdays live at 9:30, and they come here to share their views, express their views, listen to what I'm saying, put up their views. And yes, it's that's why, if you want other people to understand our channel, if you want other people to discover our channel, smash the like button. After saying so many things, ultimately the number of likes has gone up to 833, requesting you to take it beyond 1100 at least. All right, so last one or two questions before I forget. Also, one more thing, on our Invest in India community, the tax challenge is starting this Thursday. It's a 10-10 day challenge, 10 days for resident Indians, 10 days for NRIs. It's a fun challenge. This is the first time we are running a tax challenge, and I'll be honest, I don't. I'm in spite of being a chartered accountant. I mean, I don't practice tax, so I do have a team. I have a separate team of chartered accountants who are helping me in designing this entire tax. Who are practicing chartered accountants, right? In designing how taxes can be saved, capital letters, legally, if you are a resident Indian and if you are a non-resident Indian as well. So I'm sure you'll get to learn a lot with the help of blogs and with the help of some fun challenges. You will just in 10 days you will learn how can you navigate through taxes. But yes, definitely consider joining the community. The community is a vibrant community with people across the globe. Last session that I did, we had a welcome from Australia, a bye bye from Germany. So it's a fun community. Everyone comes together to share their views around market. No stock tips, nothing. It's pure analysis. It's pure understanding. So definitely check out the pinned comment after I'm done with the stream. That's where you will find out the link to Invest in India. So sure, if you want to join this amazing community, where it's a global community where people discuss about their understandings, their learnings, then sure, check out this community, right? Okay, just one or two last quick questions. Ramesh asks, ma'am, does your team can help in filing the tax? Ramesh, in fact, tomorrow I got the same request from a lot of people. So uh, the team of CAs who helped me draft this entire tax challenge, uh, definitely that team can help you out with the tax filing as well. Tomorrow, I'm releasing a video on how to file ITR1. That is mainly for those who are earning income from salary, income from house property, and income from other sources. Very important point. Please understand this. Number one, if you are earning income from salary, income from house property, and income from other sources, uh, I'm going to publish a video tomorrow on our YouTube channel on how can you fill up your income tax return by yourself. But still, if you feel that no, I'm stuck up, I need some CA's help, I would be giving a Google form in the description of tomorrow's video. Let me be clear that I am not going to do that, but have a team of CAs who can help you out. So definitely, your problem will be sorted, Ramesh. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, last one. HAL testing Indian make of Sukhoi buzzing Nashik skies since a week. Ooh, Sula Wines expanding infrastructure and buying other wineries in town. Kya baat hai? Jay, are you from Nashik? Both stocks, I mean, HAL doing testing in Nashik, plus Sula also has a big, place in Nashik. So uh, just thought of asking you. Um, Reverse cup and handle in Anthony Waste, but today gave reversal with good volume strength. Okay, Anthony Waste. Um, yes, but still trading below the 200 days moving average. I just have this thumb rule, Raghav, that if it is below the 200 days moving average, I generally avoid. You know, this is the reason is that 200 days moving average can act as a solid support plus as a solid resistance as well. Nifty levels, please. I mean, there's just one fun fact that I would want to share. Nifty has already closed above a level which was just before the exit poll results. So, if you remember, on Friday, that is before the exit poll results came up, the market closed at 22,530. This was before the exit polls, right? 22,530, and today markets closed at 22,821. So we are almost back on track. Okay, so chill. But I feel it's no point talking about Nifty levels right now. It's just wait and watch. Let's see how the ninth swearing in ceremony and allocation of portfolio takes place. And then I think next Thursday live stream onwards, it would make much more sense, right? All right, I'm done for the day. I'll see you on next Thursday. Thank you, Lena, for the cute super sticker. I can see the super sticker on YouTube studio. Can't see it here right now, but looks very nice. Um, floor test is also important. Yeah. What is it, Ganesh? 22,900. Is that so? 22,800. That is a good support. But again, whatever is the support level, it is right now more about politics rather than support level, resistance level. One statement from a politician, either this side or that side, it can create an impact. So let's stay a bit calm and then uh, take the investing decisions in the coming few days is what I personally feel. Everyone has their own understanding, but still, yes. All right, I'll see you all on next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.